Today we're talking about your story. What is it? Hi, my name is Tom Malloy. I've raised over $25 million for financing movies. I've produced at the time of this video 16 films. I've written 30 plus screenplays, options sold or made into movies 24 of those screenplays, and I've starred in a bunch of movies. So I'm an encyclopedia on filmmaking. All right, today we're talking about your story. Now, what does this mean? It's your quick story on who you are and what you're doing or working on or about to work on. And when I say quick, I went over that quickly. That's really where the emphasis is. That's the capital letters or the underline or whatever you want to do. It's your quick story that you could say anywhere. Okay? You could say it on an elevator. You could say it at a party. You could say it in a bar. You could say it quickly on the phone. I want you to be able to get that quick pitch. Okay? And now what that is not your whole synopsis of your movie. You know, it's not the 20 minutes where you're talking about yourself. Any of those things become too much to talk to people with. But if you have that story on who you are and what you have coming up or what you're intending to do, then that's great, right? For those who know and are in kind of the filmmaking stuff circle, I'm directing my first film this summer. So it's my directorial debut. It'll be my 17th film produced, but it's my directorial debut. So for right now, my story, if I'm running into somebody, is just saying, yeah, no, I'm directing a film in May of this year. Yeah, hey, my name is Tom Malloy. Yeah, I've produced a bunch of movies. I produced 16. It'll be my 17th movie, and this is going to be my directorial debut. It's a rom-com, romantic comedy dance movie, and we're shooting it in May. Now, I just did that off the top of my head and it even stumbled a bit, but the bottom line is it was quick. You know, it wasn't 20 minutes long. It wasn't, droning on with the plot. And, and this guy's name is Jeff Smith. And Jeff comes in and he introduces himself to Barbara Jones and blah. And I've heard that. I've heard people drone on and on and on. The key is get in, get out, then let them ask some questions. Oh, what's the movie? Who's in it? Blah, blah, blah. Let them come to you with the questions, okay? But have that little story, no matter where you are. So you can just keep duplicating it. And then you say it to somebody and then somebody else comes in and maybe they'll say it for you. Oh, Tom's directing his first movie. Or, that you just say, he says Tom's a director and yep, I got my first movie coming up in May where I'm doing a directorial debut. Any of those things happen, but the key is it's essential to have this story ready. So if you say to yourself, my name is Bob Jones and I'm directing a documentary on this band from the 1970s. Okay, that's a quick pitch. Hey, tell me about yourself, Bob. Yeah, I'm a director. I'm actually directing a documentary about one of these great, heavy metal bands from the 1970s, and they went up and down, and they were the top of the charts, and then they ruined their lives with drugs and alcohol. Literally, I just made that up right now. Okay, so what I'm saying is that's what the pitch has to be. It doesn't have to be a knock 'em dead pitch. What I'm getting at is the pitch itself, and I've done videos on pitching and taught classes on pitching and I have video modules on pitching. That's different. If the person says, tell me more about the movie, that's when you go into the pitch. You don't always do that. I want to make the distinction here. This is just your story of you and who you are. It's like when you're just going to hand the business card over. You're just handing the business card and you're just like, hey, give me a call. I'm directing my first movie this summer. Whatever that is, whatever your story is, I'm producing movies. Yeah, I produce horror movies. We got a lot of them. Boom. You're giving that story, giving that card. It doesn't have to knock anybody dead. But again, the emphasis here is going to be quick and concise and tell who you are so that they remember the next day, oh yeah, I met Tom. Oh, that's the guy that's doing this, right? That's what you have to do. So put your story together, be able to give it in less than 2 minutes. I mean, even 2 minutes is long. It should be 30 seconds, to be honest with you. But practice it around. Ask some people what they think. See how they're reacting to you when you're saying it. And maybe that's when you tweak little aspects of the story and you go, oh, maybe I should talk a little bit more about this, or maybe I should talk about the writing that I've been doing or whatever, something like that you may want to add to that story. But have it ready to pull out at any time. If you want more videos and training on filmmaking, check out the link below. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.